On February 22, 1622, the Anglo-Persian forces, led by General Sir Robert Shirley and Persian commander Imam Qoli Khan, captured the strategic island of Hormuz from the Portuguese. This victory marked a significant shift in regional power dynamics. The fall of Hormuz to Anglo-Persian forces, 1622. In the early morning of February 22, 1622, the island of Hormuz was shrouded in a dense fog. The Portuguese garrison, led by Governor Rui Freire de Andrada, had long held the island as a crucial trade outpost. Yet, the air was thick with tension as rumors of an impending attack by the combined forces of England and Persia spread like wildfire. The Portuguese knew they were outnumbered and outmatched, but their resolve remained unbroken. As the sun began to rise, the fog lifted to reveal a fleet of ships anchored off the coast. General Sir Robert Shirley, an English military advisor, stood on the deck of his flagship, surveying the scene with a keen eye. Beside him was Imam Qoli Khan, the Persian commander, whose forces had marched through the night to reach the island. The two leaders exchanged a nod, signaling the start of the assault. Cannons roared to life, and the air was filled with the sound of explosions and the cries of soldiers. The Portuguese defenders fought valiantly, but the sheer numbers and coordinated efforts of the Anglo-Persian forces began to wear them down. Imam Qoli Khan led a daring charge up the steep cliffs of Hormuz, his men scaling the walls with agility and determination. The Portuguese defenders, though skilled, were overwhelmed by the sheer force of the assault. The battle raged on for hours, with neither side willing to yield. As the day wore on, the Portuguese defenses began to crumble. Rui Freire de Andrada, realizing the futility of further resistance, ordered his remaining men to retreat to the castle. The Anglo-Persian forces, sensing victory, pressed their advantage. The castle, once a symbol of Portuguese dominance, now stood as a last bastion of resistance. The final assault was brutal and swift, and by nightfall, the castle had fallen. With the fall of the castle, the island of Hormuz was secured by the Anglo-Persian forces. General Shirley and Imam Qoli Khan stood together, surveying the battlefield. The victory was hard-won, but it marked a significant shift in the balance of power in the region. The Portuguese presence in Hormuz was no more, and the island was now under Persian control. The victory was celebrated with great fanfare, and the names of Shirley and Qoli Khan became legendary. The fall of Hormuz in 1622 was a pivotal moment in history, altering trade routes and political alliances. The bravery and strategy of the Anglo-Persian forces ensured their victory, forever changing the fate of the island.